Okay, my first question is why would you suggest joining student organic farmers at Oakland University?
I think it's a great way for students to stay together on campus over the summer. A lot of the students at Oakland University commute, and it's a great way to be outside, see your friends, do good things, get some exercise, and if you're involved with the club or volunteer at the farm, you do get access to plenty of fresh vegetables. So it's a really
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Um, what are the kind of, goes along with you said some of these already, but what are the major benefits of being a member? Maybe beyond anything you already said, or do you think you summed it up?
well. I think it's really reinforces applied science skills. So we go through a lot of science, and you know, I I help out with the club a lot and go through a lot of instruction, and then we actually get to apply it. And then there's also not only the science side and the social side, but the business side. So when we do farm stands and set up for market, we learn a lot of business skills, a lot of marketing skills, advertising, accounting, etc. So it's a really great experience for students to take these skills and move on to the next level in the real world.
Okay. Tell me about your first experience with gardening. What were your first thoughts, and how do they differ from now?
Well, my family is from Eastern Europe, from Russia and Poland, and
Cool.
they have the attitude where um, under the socialist regimes, they found it better to take care of themselves. So they grew up with gardens and livestock, and so they brought a lot of that over to America. So I grew up on 8 acres with chickens, horses, goats, gardens, orchards. And when I was a kid, growing up in the suburbs, feeding chickens and shoveling manure wasn't exactly cool things to do. So I moved away from it when I was in school, and um, after studying a lot of the world and my degrees in psychology, so studying a lot of the psychology and physiology, it really brought me back to seeing this as a really holistic perspective and holistic way for people to improve their lives and have fun. So now it's really just my ultimate passion, and I love every moment of it. So when I was little, I didn't really get it because I was too busy trying to be a normal American. But
Yeah.
now it's something that I realize I really love doing, and want to trade it for the world.
Yeah, yeah. My mom would pay us money to go out and pick off tomato worms.
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Okay. Um, so why organic?
Well, in the past 50 years, our food industry has changed dramatically, and so, for the past 12,000 years, organic was normal, and now people think it's a fad. But actually, if you look at the context of the world and the context of history, what we're doing right now is a massive experiment on our entire population in terms of the chemicals that we're using and the genetically modified organisms that the FDA has not tested or gone through any evaluation processes. So when you look at how our food system has changed and our industry has changed, it's really important for us to take a stand and support the food that makes us healthier um, and um, really improves the lives of the farmers, the environment, and the rest of the world. So, because currently the industrial system has really systematically destroyed a lot of the environment and a lot of the small farmers, a lot of the family farmers, and over a dozen countries around the world with their agricultural practices and policies and economic policies. So organic is very important in terms of getting away from that and really supporting more jobs, healthier food, healthier people.
Well, I was able to derive some of that from that film, which I found very interesting, actually. But what was the name of that film again?
It was called Fresh.
Fresh. Okay, I'm just going to jot that down.
Yep.
Okay. Describe one of the biggest challenges you've encountered while in student organic farmers. So maybe just pertaining to this group specifically, like one of the biggest problems you've encountered.
Well, it's for me working in the field for a few years, having having a consistent base of help and employees to work off of, because typically in America we consider agricultural workers low skill or no skill workers, but actually the knowledge and information and skill and experience involved, especially with organic farming, where we don't just go out and spray. We actually have to learn the biology and the ecology in order to come up with better solutions to any problems we encounter. So the biggest challenge for me managing the farm in the past couple of years is the turnover of students, where once one of the students knows what they're doing, they're graduated and gone. So it's been challenging, but it's also been a lot of fun, over the past couple of years, training new students and having new employees and seeing new students in the club and really trying to teach them how to do things well and in a sustainable way.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How has this organization affected you as an individual? Have you made any changes because of it?
Yes, I've been at it for a few years, but it was really fun engaging with the students in the organization and being able to use that as a medium and really have a social aspect to the farm, because on the academic side with the classes and the student work program and some of the other work we're doing, it's farming's about fun. So having the student club and having the students there and new people involved in the potlucks and all the different activities that the